Hey everyone. So I'm going to try and do a video tutorial today because Mrs. Keatley's away and I'm not there. So the focus of today is expanding and factorisation. And you've already been working on expansion, but maybe you're not really quite sure what that actually means. Okay, and we need to get that before we move into factorisation. So expansion is the process of going from some factors into an expression. Okay, so the process of going from some factors into an expression is called expansion or expanding. Okay, so for example, you started with things like this: 6x plus 3. Now each part of this 6 and this part inside the bracket are two factors or multiples, because what are they doing? They're multiplying each other. Okay, and we learnt how to do that. So we used our little arrows and we said 6 times x is equal to 6x. 6 times positive 3 is positive 18. So we started with two factors and we've moved into an expression. And this is an expression, right, because it's two terms linked with a positive or a negative, or an add or a subtract. Okay? Then you moved into binomial expansion. So binomial expansion. And all that was that that you had factors that included two terms, because bi means two and nomial is part of the word polynomial. So that just meant that each of the factors had two terms in it. So for example, x plus 5 times by 3x minus 4. And again, we've got two factors. Everything inside of that bracket is one factor. Everything inside of the other bracket is another factor. Okay, even though the inside the bracket is an expression, we've actually got two things multiplying. So again, if you hear multiplying, you're thinking multiples, which means you're thinking factors. And then you used your foil or your eyebrow smiles to expand that out. So the first thing times something from the second bracket. So x times 3x is 3x squared. X times negative 4 is negative 4x. 5 times 3x is 15x. And 5 times negative 4 is negative 20. Collect the like terms. So here we've got two situations where we have two factors. We go through the process of expansion and we end up with an expression. Okay, an expression are terms joined by adds and subtracts. I'm going to stop there for a moment.